welcome to Wigs with Liz. My name's Liz and I wear wigs, and I'm super excited today because one of our amazing wig family here, Patz, has sent me classic cut wig by Raquel Welch in 2 colours. You know, I'm really excited about this. So a big shout out to you, Patz. Mwah. Thank you so much, and I'm so excited. So this is a style that I didn't know anything about. I've never really seen. I've seen one like it. I think it's classic cool, I think, but don't quote me on that. But this is classic cut by Raquel Welch. So I've actually got her to review and share with you in 2 colours. So big thank you to Patz who sent me these 2 wigs, and I've actually trimmed. What I've done is I've sewn wig clips into them because this is wigs that Patz sent me from his collection. So what I've done is I've actually sewn wig clips in, cut the bang, and wash the wigs to get them ready for me for wearing. Okay, so I wanted to just give them a wash anyway because I've cut them, and I wanted to help the bangs to settle down more, and so we'll see what happens. So this is the blonde one and this is the brown one. Now, out of the 2, I do prefer the brunette one just because it's more natural for me, and I feel that this will probably be the one that I wear the most, but I like this for a little blonde bob for a change. So it's a little blonde bob with a bang, and it's really pretty. And when I was cutting the bangs and trying them on, I actually think that I do prefer this particular wig than Nico by Rennie of Paris, because I've got Nico in like a brown as well as melted marshmallow. But I'm really excited about this. So we're going to start with the blonde one. Now, obviously, I've washed it, so just a little bit of you know how I wash the wig as well. I used Belle Madame. I was trying to think, because I want Innovation products as well. I used Belle Madame shampoo and conditioner, and I just gave her a shampoo conditioner and then hung her up to dry in the shower like I did with the other one. Now the hair feels really nice and soft, which is lovely. And inside the cap, and I'll show you with the brown one as well. Okay, so inside the cap, you can see that there's no lace front on this, but it doesn't need a lace front because it's got the bang. And the bang comes very long. I've got a really short forehead. So when I put this wig on, the bangs were down here on me. Okay, so obviously I had to trim it to make it wearable. I could have pushed it over, and I'm sure some people wear it that way, but you know me, if you've been watching me for a while, I either like a bang as a bang, or I just have to have it out my face. I can't be doing with hair falling in my face, and I'm very honest with you about that. So it's got no lace front, but it doesn't need one. And it's got a monofilament section on the crown here. So a little round section to make it look very natural so it sits flat. Like, for example, on the wig I'm wearing, this is Movie Star by Ellen Villa, and there's a lot of permatease and volume on this one. There's no monofilament or anything like that on top of here. It's just a full, you know, machine tease cap. So it gives it the full effect all the way. Whereas with this being a straight bob, like a sleek bob, this one and this one, I feel that's a nice touch there. And then it's got lots of breathable wefting at the back, and it's got Velcro adjusters to make the wig tighter or looser to suit your own head. Now what I'm going to do as well is grab my scissors actually to cut out the white bit of the label there. So I'll just show you what I do. As you can see, there's 3 labels. 1, 2, 3 labels on each of these wigs. So I'm going to cut this one off, okay? So I'm just going to cut this little one underneath off here. So I'm going to take that off and take that one off as well. So that's just a little less there. I do like to keep the, you know, the labels on because it's really easy to see how you put your wig on. So for example, if you're grabbing your wig, then when you know where the labels are, you know where the front and the back of the wig is, because obviously the labels are at the back of the wig, and that's where you put your thumbs to put the wig on. So we're going to turn them inside out. So obviously I've washed these. So this is the colour. I'm not 100% sure what the colour is. Patz did leave the label in the box, and I've totally forgot what it is. But this is a really pretty colour. There's no root on this one, but it doesn't really need it. It reminds me a little bit of Strawberry Glow from Natural Image Wigs. And then this one, this brown, it looks a lot like ginger brown to me. It could be copper mahogany actually, because I've got Always wig by Raquel Welch and the colour is very similar. So I'm pretty sure this colour is copper mahogany and this is like a strawberry blonde. So we're going to just brush the wig, obviously brush her out first because I have washed them. So when you wash your wigs, obviously you need to either use your fingers if it's a curly style, or you know, like an easy hair by John Renault, like the you know, the wide tooth comb. Oh my goodness, I'm having a menopause day today. I can't get my words out, bear with me. But with a nice sleek style like this, just a brush like this to just you know, brush it through. So obviously I would never brush it when I wash it. What I do when I wash it is wash it, put the conditioner on, wash it all out, and then shake it out and hang it upside down. I would never brush a wig when it's wet. And then it comes out gorgeous like this, as you can see. So she's washed very nicely. She smells amazing. Gorgeous. I'm excited for this one. I really love them both, but I really like this one. I mean, I put it on, I just fell in love with it. So I was like, whoa. Now, I have trimmed the bangs, so we'll see if I've butchered the bangs or not. I'm pretty sure I've done a good job, but you know what I'm like. So, and that's why I wanted to give them a wash as well, to kind of flatten the bangs down and to see how it looks with a bang when it's being washed as well. So it didn't really need washing. I just something I did to just, you know, calm the style down really, because I trimmed so much off the bangs. I did take quite a bit off because obviously, like I said, it was very long. It was like down here. So I wanted to make sure, you know, that I've trimmed enough off. So we'll see. There may still be some adjustments needed on the bang. But you let me know what you think in the comments if you think I've made a good job of the bangs. So we'll see. So I'm going to put the brown one on last, okay? I'm pretty sure there is copper mahogany. So this one is a lovely blonde. So again, a really nice, you know, banged bob. That's what it is. So I'm going to take Movie Star off. Now, obviously, I've sewn wig clips into this wig. Now, you'll be surprised when you see my hair now, because for the rest of the year, my hair is in 2 little pigtails, but I couldn't cope with it the other day. I was having such a big hot flash. You take my earrings off, I had to cut my hair. And I know I've cut it lopsided because I've trimmed it shorter one side than the other. And, you know, my hairdresser will probably kill me. But I'm not having my hair cut yet anyway. But I couldn't handle it, as you can see. So I've put it into a little short bob. And I think it's really pretty, to be honest. I just should have left it a little bit longer this side. Can you see how more's off it this side than this side? And all I did was put my hair into 2 plaits, well, ponies, should I say, like this, pigtails. And it was obviously here, and I just trimmed it, but I trimmed it way too short. I should have perhaps done it about there. But no, Liz Scissor Happy created this look. Okay, but I actually quite like it. And you know what? When I'm having a hot flash, I'm so glad I've cut it off. So I was growing it back, but yeah. And in videos upcoming, you'll probably hear me saying, oh, I'm growing my hair back. But no, I've trimmed it off. And I wanted to get this video on, you know, like quite quickly, just to show you, and because I am so grateful obviously to Patz for sending me these wigs as well. So I'm just putting my hair in a little low ponytail, and we're going to put the first one on. So I'm going to clip her in as well so I can play with her. So thumbs at the back where the label is, front of the wig about there, and then put your head into the wig. I'm tucking my hair in, grabbing the 2 ear tabs and aligning them, which are very comfortable. It's average cap and it feels nice. Just moving the hair out my face so I can lift it up to my hairline, and then I'm going to clip it in. Okay, where are those clips? Like, where are they? I've put them right at the front there. So see how secure it is now. Okay, so have I clipped it in too high? Oh no, that's okay. It's just how I've trimmed the bang. Like I say, I've probably butchered the bang, but I think I've done an all right job. That's why I wanted to give them a wash as well, to make sure, you know, it settles it down. Because sometimes when you cut bangs, it lifts up and all kinds of strange things happen. So what I'm going to do, I'm just trying to style this for me, and then I'll just look in the mirror and make sure that it's okay. So, but it's really pretty, don't you think? And it's very, very comfortable. So I really like the style of the wig. So this is classic cut. And it really is a classic cut, obviously, because it's a really nice sleek bob with a bang. And then obviously I can push this bang over to the side or have it however I want. So just using I think I've done it all right. I've done an all right job on this one. Let me just have a look in the mirror and see. Okay, yeah, I think I've done an all right job on this one. I think I've put it too high. I have put it way too, I'm sure I've put this too high on my head. So just be aware, you know, when you're putting your wigs on, make sure you get it up to your hairline, especially when you're putting a banged wig on. And then your bangs won't be so high on your head. And again, it's hard putting it on in a camera instead of in the mirror. So let me see if I can just wedge this up and get it up to my hairline. There we go, that's better. That's better, okay? Just make sure these bangs are yeah, not bangs, the ear tabs. Oh my goodness me. Do excuse my menopause day I'm having today. I've had a busy one. But I really wanted to review these wigs so I can wear them. So, yeah, that's better, okay? So, really cute, okay? Well, for me, I cannot stand bangs falling in my face. I just can't. I just don't like it, okay? So, you know, you would trim your bangs maybe a lot different than I trim them, but I like it this way, okay? So, this is how I've done it. So, I'm just going to show you from the side and from the back. Isn't it really pretty? Sleek little bob. Okay, it's really cute, but obviously I'll get more wear out of the other one than this one because there's no root on this one. But it's pretty for like a nice throw and go. But the style is just fantastic and it's super comfortable. It feels really nice on my head. You know, the ear tabs are really nice. And you guys know, you know, when I first tried a Raquel Welch wig, it was Dare to Be. And I don't know if I just got a dodgy one or what, but the ear tabs on that hurt me and I had to cut them out. Okay, whereas on every single Raquel Welch wig I've had since then, I've always been fine with them. Okay, so I'm going to take this one off and I'm going to put on the copper mahogany one, which I really do love the colour of, and I will get wear out of this. In fact, I'm going for a meal in a couple of days and I think I will actually wear this wig. Okay, so again, thumbs at the back where the label is, front of the wig on the forehead about there, and then align those ear tabs. And then just move the hair out of the way. And then again, I just need to lift it up to my hairline. Make sure I get it into place. Let me just make sure again that I've put it in the right place with the hairline. Yeah, that's right. And everything's aligned. So I'm just going to clip it in. And again, see what I mean about how this one perhaps suits me a little bit more because it's more in... you know, it's more like my natural colour, I suppose. I think I've done an all right job of trimming the bang. The only thing is, it's like these bits here, which I was so afraid to take off. You know, I think I do need to take them off because they're hanging down weird. And I don't like, when I've got a banged wig on, I don't really like these bits, you know, coming down like that because I just prefer it like all across. But I was scared to do it in case I ruined it. But I think I need to do it, okay? So I'm going to do it on here right now. Okay, so I'm going to... Probably not a good idea, is it, really, to do it without a mirror, Liz? Let's see if I can hold the mirror up somehow and just see what I'm going to do here. I have got I've got a new cabinet here, so I can try and do it without breaking anything. See, I'm scared to do it. I don't know. I might wait, actually, because I'm scared to do it in case I ruin the wig by cutting too much off the bang, because I can easily push it over and you can't really tell. But I'm just a little bit afraid because it's such a dark style, and if I butcher this bang, you'll tell and I won't be able to wear the wig. But I feel like I just need to take a little bit off in the corners. And obviously if I do that, which I probably will, you know, when I do it in the camera and I do it in the mirror, I'll just come back on and show you. But I just really wanted to show you how cute this style is. Isn't it pretty? Super pretty. Okay, so it's really me. This is right up my alley, this one is. And I do think this is nicer than my Nico wig by Rennie of Paris. I just feel that the hair feels nicer as well. It's like more realistic. It feels smooth. It's really, really pretty. So there you go. Okay, but I do feel like it needs a little bit more cutting off the bang. So, I mean, I could just easily just walk into a hairdresser and say, hey, can you trim my bang? And I'm sure they would. And then I wouldn't mess it up, would I? So I might actually do that, you know, which I don't really do. But with this wig, I think it deserves a proper bang trim rather than me butchering it. So that's what I might do. Yeah. And I'm just thinking where I could go because there's quite a few hairdressers just up the road from where I live. So I could easily just say, please, can you just trim my bang? You know, so, but I feel like if I don't want to butcher it, but I don't really like these. I mean, a lot of people love the, you know, the bangs where they come down like that, and I just don't. I don't know why. But there you go, isn't it pretty? It's very natural on me. It looks nice. I love it. So really happy with this one. And I think it's super cute. And obviously I do love the blonde one. I'm so grateful to Patz for sending it to me. But, you know, I have to be honest with you. And I probably won't wear this one way as much as... Like, this will be one of my go-tos. Especially with it being, you know, this colour as well. If I just want like I think I'm going out for dinner, I'm going to wear this one because it'll just be so nice to just eat in this without worrying about hair falling in my face or anything like that, you know. So banged wig is perfect for that. Whereas this one, with it being a non-rooted blonde, and I do prefer rooted blondes, it won't be a wig that I'll wear as much, but I will wear it, okay, because you know me. So let me know what you think in the comment section. Classic cut in copper mahogany, we think, and then in the beautiful blonde one from Raquel Welch, stunning. And let me know in the comments as well if you think I've done a good job on trimming the bangs, or if you think it needs a bit more off. But I think it might just need a tiny bit off at the sides. But again, like I said, I could always push it over. It's just here, really. But I am really afraid of doing it just in case I bodge it, because it's a gorgeous wig, and if I mess the bang up, I will absolutely kick myself. And that's, you know, the joy of wig wearing. We mess bangs up, we cut them in good, we do all kinds of stuff. It's all trial and error. So have a wonderful day. I'm sending you so much love, and I'll see you soon.